Welcome everyone! आज की इस खास पेशकश में, in today's special presentation, we are breaking down a truly heartwarming little story. We're diving right into Ayan's village to look at a tale that just perfectly captures the absolute magic, the undeniable chaos, and the sheer joy of celebrating a festival with the people you love. If you've ever had a house absolutely packed with energetic guests right before a major holiday, trust me, you are going to relate to this on a spiritual level.
So, what does it really take to pull off the perfect Eid celebration in a lovely little village? Is it like having the absolutely perfect clothes, the flawless food? Well, as we're about to see, pulling off the perfect celebration actually takes a heavy dose of anticipation, a whole lot of playful chaos, and just an absolute abundance of familial love. It's less about everything going exactly to a strict plan and way more about who you're spending that beautifully chaotic day with.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. Welcome to Ayan's village, anticipation and arrivals. We start our journey by setting the scene right in the heart of Ayan's village. Now, every great holiday story starts with that simmering feeling of anticipation, right? Ayan's life is about to change today because he's waiting for his two absolute dearest friends. This is literally the foundation of any great festival. That pure, buzzing excitement of waiting at the door, constantly checking the clock, just bursting with energy for your guests to finally show up. Just come quickly, they are here. I mean, you can actually hear the sheer, joyful urgency in Ayan's voice as he yells for his Dadi, his grandmother, to hurry outside. Why? Because the VIPs of the day are finally here. And Dadi's reaction? It's just as wholesome. She's instantly praising how incredibly cute these arrivals are. But who exactly are these star guests that have Ayan bouncing off the walls?
Now, what's really interesting about this is the brilliant contrast between the distinct, incredibly funny personalities of our two superstars, who, by the way, happen to be goats. No way, right? Goats? On one side, we've got Golu. Golu is known as the lazy king. He is absolutely not about that hustle and bustle, and, spoiler alert, the guy completely despises water. Then, on the other side, we have Sheru. Sheru is the energetic one, definitely a bit of a mischief maker, and apparently he's operating on a highly classified secret food mission. Throwing these two total opposites into the mix of holiday prep, well, it's pretty much the ultimate recipe for comedy.
Which brings us right into our next phase. Section 2, the pre-Eid mischief, baths, chases, and chaos.
The absolute second the guests arrive, all that calm anticipation goes right out the window. We transition instantly into the energetic prep phase. Look, every family has that moment of pre-festival panic where the house is just totally upside down, right? Daddy spots mischief brewing and decides these two need to be caught and cleaned up immediately because, hey, today they need to look like superstars. It's that universal holiday struggle of trying to make a chaotic household presentable before sunset. Let's map out how this hilariously builds up. First, we've got the arrival we just talked about. Then, boom, we plunge straight into the soap bath struggle, which inevitably kicks off the grand Eid race as everyone scatters in different directions. And right smack in the middle of all this chaos, Sheru is out there executing his secret food mission, even getting mistaken for a ghost at one point. It's this rapid-fire sequence of events that just perfectly nails the wild energy of getting ready for Eid.
And that brings us to what I like to call the Great Bath Escape. The dramatic irony here is absolutely fantastic. Oh no, not the water! It is going to get me! Golu acts as if he's facing some terrifying existential threat, while the humans are literally just trying to give him a simple, wholesome soap bath. To the family, it's just a bit of soap to make him look handsome for the big day. To Golu, it is the ultimate betrayal. It's exactly this kind of playful, harmless conflict that makes the whole story so deeply endearing.
Section 3. Spotting the Eid moon, the shift from chaos to calm.
But, after all that running around, all the chasing, all the epic soap dodging, the story does something incredibly beautiful. It shifts. The pacing completely changes from the loud, wild energy of the Grand Eid race to this deeply cultural, quiet, and profound evening tradition. The running stops. Everyone looks upward. The moon is sighted. Dadi spots the crescent moon for Eid, and this brilliantly illustrates the exact moment the chaotic preparation officially transforms into the joyful holiday itself. Suddenly, all those silly arguments over soap and secret missions, they just melt away. It's this breathtaking moment of collective awe that grounds the entire story, bringing everyone together under one shared, beautiful sky.
Section 4. The best Eid ever. Celebration and family.
We're moving into the final moments of the narrative now, where all that crazy preparation finally pays off. The moon's been sighted. The air has cleared, and it is time for the actual celebration to kick off. This is where we see the beautiful resolution to Ayan's incredibly busy day. So the crucial point is how these wholesome traditions bring everything to a beautiful, unified close. First off, even Golu, the lazy king who fought the bath with everything he had, is now looking super handsome. They exchange warm Eid Mubarak and happy Eid greetings. They make sure every single loved one is gathered around. They even realize Sheru wandered off for a second and bring him right back into the fold. And finally, they seal the whole memory by posing for the final picture, calling for big smiles on 3. All that chaos earlier, it was really just the patchway to this perfect, harmonious moment.
And this moment right here, this is the absolute heart of the story. Ayan says, "This is the best Eid ever, guys. I love you both so much." It perfectly reflects the deeply heartwarming bond between Ayan and his mischievous goats. It strips away all the fuss about having the perfect clothes or the absolute perfect food, and it reminds us that the core of any festival is simply the love you share with those around you. It's the pure joy of togetherness. Flaws, lazy kings, secret missions, the whole shebang. Which brings us to our final thought for today's explainer. Ayan's village really mirrors so much of what we all go through. So I'll leave you with this. Whether it's chasing pets around the yard with a bar of soap, frantically vacuuming the living room 5 minutes before guests arrive, or standing quietly together waiting for the moon, what chaotic tradition makes your festival the best? Take a second to think about the beautiful mess that makes your own family traditions so unique. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and hey, keep looking for the joy in the chaos.